Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this opportunity, I would like to tell you about explanation text. But before we start the material, let me introduce myself. My name is Sekar Fatmasari, attendance number 33. So, here's the table of contents. First is definition of explanation text. Second is the purpose. Third is generic structure. Fourth is type of explanation text. And next is language features of explanation text. And lastly, the example of explanation text. So here's the definition of explanation text. So basically, explanation text is a text that tells us the process of natural, social, scientific, and cultural phenomena. It is commonly found in science, geography, and history textbooks. And what about the procedure text? Explanation text and procedure text might have similarity, but the differences is quite clear. But in this case, I think I don't want to discuss about procedure text because it might take a long duration. So to make it simple, explanation text is to tell the readers how something works or why something happens. And procedure text is tell the readers to do something. Move to the purpose of explanation text or the social function. First, to explain the processes of something related to social, natural, scientific, or cultural phenomena. Second is to explain how and why something, a phenomenon, happens by Mark Anderson and Kathy Anderson. Next is about generic structure of explanation text. The generic structure have three aspects. First is general statement. It contains stating the phenomena or issues which are to be explained. Second is sequence or of explanation. It contains stating a series of steps which explain the phenomena or issues. And lastly is closing. This is the optional aspect. It contains stating a conclusion. And here's the type of explanation text. There will be four type explanation text. First, it is sequential. This type of text is explain the process of change in a natural or social phenomenon, which would be discussed in a detailed way. For example, is butterfly life cycle. Second is causal. This type of text is contain the cause of change from one state to another. For example, is how a president is elected. The third is theoretical. This type of text is possibility of natural or artificial event occurring which is still only theoretical or not yet fully understood. For example is what caused the Nazis to lose World War II? And lastly is factorial and consequential. This type of text contains a series of events, effects, and impacts of a process. For example, is explain the causes of climate change. So here's the language features or language character or the grammar. We usually call grammar. So uh, there is three grammar we use in explanation text. First is simple present tense. You can see the formula subject plus verb 1 plus object, or subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus object. For example is each tube produces a specific note or pitch. Second grammar is passive voice. The formula is to be plus verb 3. For example is it has been part of the tradition and ceremonies. And last, a chronological connector or the time marker. Uh, we also use first, second, next, last, finally, then, and more. You can also choose whenever you want. For the example is, and then the tubes are shaken to produce sound. And here's the example of explanation text. Uh, the title is How Angklung Can Make a Sound. So, in Indonesia, the angklung is a unique and melodious musical instrument. Bamboo was used in making of this instrument, which is considered a cultural treasure because of its enchanting sound and harmony. More than 1,000 years of history can be found in angklung's history in Indonesian culture. Traditionally, it has been part of tradition and ceremonies of the Sundanese people of West Java. A variety of bamboo tubes are carefully selected to make angklung. Each tube produces a specific note or pitch. Turning and carving the tubes produce a pentatonic scale. A wooden frame is used to suspend the tubes, usually a row or multiply rows, and then the tubes are shaken to produce sound. Angklung is fascinating musical instrument representing Indonesia's rich cultural heritage. Designed from bamboo and played in harmony by musicians. It reflects the artistic and cultural traditions of the country. And here's the generic structure. It's general statement, second is sequence of statement, and lastly is conclusion. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening. I hope you can enjoy this presentation and can take a good lesson from it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.